And we are live for the fourth segment of my uh, go live error. Okay, it's okay, LinkedIn one. It's okay. Yeah, I just fixed that. So we are live. Okay, so we are live on our fourth segment episode of from surviving to thriving. It's really good, and this life is very close to my heart. I interview moms who are nailing this business, and I would like to ask how they do it and all about the experience and inspiration. I hope uh, today's guest will inspire you as much as I got inspired by knowing her through this business. She's really inspirational. Mom who is wearing a lot of hats, to say the least. She is really like having a lot of responsibilities, and also teacher and mom of five and a lot of things that if she has no excuse of doing this business, no one can. So I just want to hear more about her today and meet Queenie from Philippines today. But before that, I'll introduce myself. I'm Tashi, mom of three. Um, been living in Brisbane for over 9 years, and when we moved here, the reason why I went looked for the online business, the different way, the most unpopular way of doing business, people people generalize online business is scam, and a lot of people think that it's easy money, and lot of negative connotation with online business. But I still had to pick this because I wanted to be there for my girls when also without compromising earning income, because living in country like Australia, where living standard is so high and expensive, and with three children it's really expensive, and I wanted income coming in, but then I didn't want to miss on making memories with them. So that's what I did, and 6 years into the business, never looked back. And yeah, so now I have busy immigrant moms just like myself who are struggling to make ends meet, and as long as wanting to spend time with their kids, like who always worrying about not having enough time and not spending, and feeling guilty about not spending time with their children. I help this mom to move online and earn income through digital business by providing simple tools, trainings, mentorship, and all that to work successfully online. So that's enough about me. Without further ado, I'd like Sis Queen to introduce yourself briefly.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tashi. And thank you for this privilege to be with you or to be interviewed by you and share my stories as well. Okay, my name is Queenie. I am from the Philippines. I'm a teacher, senior high school teacher, and a mother of five with one child who is neurodivergent, which he was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. So, and just like what Tashi has mentioned a while ago, I've been wearing too many hats because I want to give the best life for my children and for the future of my family. Okay, back to you, Tashi. Oh, I think you're mute.
Okay, sorry. I'm talking to myself. That happens on life. Sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, just like I said, Guinea is not only doing one thing, so she has more than five things on her plate. So let's hear from Guinea and be ready to get inspired, because we need a lot of inspiration and some motivation before our goals kick in and to take action. So let's go with our first question. So, Queenie, when you scroll through your feed and see other moms talking about working from home or building something online, what goes through your mind? That can be now or before you start this business.
All right. Okay. So it reminds me of where I started because I used to watch those moms too and wonder if is it going to be really possible for someone like me? Okay,
Mhm.
so now now that I jump into, I took that leap of faith of trying something new. Now I see it is a proof that ordinary people, ordinary moms, can really create an extraordinary opportunities when they decide to believe in themselves and of course to take action, because you will never know if it is going to work for you or not if you're just going to just watch it. But you have to take action and see for yourself if it is really good fit for you or if it really will work for you. Because if you just keep on wondering, thinking, is it going to be possible for me too? It will never be get possible, because you know what, if you do not take action, you see the possibilities already with ordinary moms doing the business, the flexibility of it, the enjoying the time with their families and with their kids, doing the business and still earning, and you see the smiles on their faces when you see them. They will not going to share those moments with a lot of people, with in a social media, to be seen by different people from around the globe, just just to just to inspire. But of course they are there because they want to empower you, giving you some hope that there is another way for you to create something better for yourself and for your family.
Yeah, that's right. That you reminded me of my days while scrolling. I don't do that anymore because now know how it is like and what's everything about. And based of all my other experiences that everyone's sharing about side hustles online, I don't envy anymore because I already found mine. But then used to wonder a lot, thinking about what this might be doing and scrolling in all the joining the online community or the group about side hustles and working online groups and wondering what other moms are doing. And yeah, so but content creating and all those things like people do every day looking so easy, it's not. But then uh, because of that, when I found this system, I was able to say that this is it. I can do it. It's doable because we a lot of things is done for us. We don't have to do it ourselves. So that's great. Yeah, thank you so much. And I have the second question. Looking back, is there anything you wish you hadn't waited so long? I have no idea if you had waited before starting this business after discovering this business, and you had to wait for little bit to do your due diligence. In name of due diligence, did you wait, or did you still straight away start? Because a lot of people also got into this business because they thought this is a prayer answered by God, and they got this on the right time and all that, with a lot of like a dream and all those things, like really great. But for me, I had to wait for some time also. So that's why this question to you: did you wait, and did you wish that you had not?
Actually, yes, I really do wish that I should haven't waited for so long. You know why? Because when I first encountered this digital business, you know, I was really skeptical because I've been burned with different kinds of scams online. You know, it is when there's a legitimate business on anywhere, either online or offline, scammers keep on sprouting as well. So that made me skeptic during those times. But you know, it took me a year. I watched different moms doing this business, and I just watched them. And when I decided to learn more about it, so I signed up for the webinar, and by that time I made my due diligence before stepping into. And when I get into the business, that's the time I realized I shouldn't have wait more, a lot of these things, because I wasted so much time just watching, investigating, overthinking. Everything has been delayed because the opportunity, when it knocks when it knocks at your door and you see the possibilities over and over again, you should have the courage to do it yourself in order for you to learn more about it. Because when I started this, oh my God, I was very much thankful, grateful, but then I still have that, oh, I wish I should started earlier, because there's a lot of great things that happened to me when I started this business. That's,
Yeah,
over delaying,
yeah.
overthinking.
Sounds so similar to mine also. I also did. I was this it's so natural that people who are so careful with how how you invest and all that, and also people who have experience with other not so great business in the past,
That's
we
right.
can really, it's just natural that we can take time to trying to do like check inside and how it works and if it's really real thing. Yeah, so I also took some time to like, I found this business ad, came across the ad in 2018, but for me that didn't happen straight away. I took time long enough to like just study. I went inside, checked refund, and I to check in the Facebook page and talk to other people, and yeah, it took really really unnecessarily long time to really actually start. I shouldn't have. And that is, yeah, that's why this question is there, because I thought it's good to ask that. Because sometimes we tend to wait unnecessarily when we our experience come from other uh, yeah, bad experience from other business, not this business, but we tend to apply to everything in our life. It's also something we cannot avoid, but then yeah, I also think like that. Thank you so much for sharing, being honest and sharing that. With that, good segue to my third question. It says, be honest, what almost stopped you from starting and what was the doubt in your head? So before paying 149 and checking inside, I am very sure that you wouldn't have like paid 149, and you must have stopped paying and checking inside. Did you have that experience?
Yes, I really do. Because when I sign up for the webinar, it took me a while. I think 6 months. I think before I paid for the 149, because the
Mm.
biggest doubts I have was wondering if I was capable enough to do the business. First and foremost, I am not a social media person. I'm a teacher but I'm introvert in reality. I'm introvert. I'm a very shy person. I don't do this before. Now
Yeah.
this is one thing I'm grateful for about this business, because it gave me the confidence of speaking and talking to any from different part of the people from different part of the globe. So that was the biggest doubt. Okay, that almost stopped me from doing the business. But then again, when you have doubts, when you have some fears, as they say, there is always the great things happens behind those fears. So I jumped into the business even if I'm scared, even if I don't have any idea how to do the social media marketing or the online business. I'm okay in doing traditional business, but when we talk about digital business, I do not have any idea. I do not have any experience doing it. So that's why that was my biggest doubt. Okay, so but then again, it didn't stop me. It took me a while, but it didn't stop me. That's it.
That's really, yeah, that's really good news. Because fear is there with everything. And I recently listened to a YouTube podcast from Napoleon Hill. He said, only he knows how to say it the best. He said, fear never disappears. You only learn to move with it. And this is exactly what you did. Really glad that you did, even though it took you
Yes,
time to start because of that. But then it's all our limiting beliefs that
that's
it's holding
right.
us back, right? So really, really, honest answer. Yeah, I. And what's the fear? Fear is like only we are thinking like, oh no, it may not work. Oh, I might appear or sound different and funny on internet, or maybe if I lost money. But for me also there was fear because of my past bad experiences. But then when I actually knew, like thought to myself, what if I lost, it's $149, but if even though they still say it's refundable, I was like, if it's scammed, I'll lose that one, and what's that? I just learned. So I paid that. When I was able to decide that, I was able to jump onto it. So thank you for sharing that. Yeah, fear no doesn't disappear, you move with it. Nice. And I have this question number four, and I only have five, so spoiler. They tell me about days since you're starting this business where you thought this is exactly why I did it. What happened? So it's something to do with your why you started the business, and then it happened
Hmm.
after starting the business. So it's yeah, did that click and connect and paid you back for your why?
Yes, actually, since I've been looking for ways to supplement my income, um, what it cost me the time with my family. It cost me the time with my kids, especially to uh, my kids who needs my supervision, close supervision, uh, and so when I when I did this business, that's what I realized. This is what really I'm looking for, because you know what, when I'm doing this business, i'm I'm doing it with my children. They get they are even with me during some of my training, some of my go live like this. And I can even ask their, because they are the what they call the Gen Z and the Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
So I can even ask them on how the best template, how to create the best template post for my social media. So you know, um it's been great doing the business, because one more thing is that it doesn't interfere with what I do, like
Mm,
teaching, and it doesn't interfere with my hobbies. And you know, the flexibility it gave me, because even if we are on vacation doing things of with the family, you know, I never thought that there will be a business that will run in the background without
yeah.
even you personally on it. So I've been in a business that you have to be personally on on that business in order for your business to run. But then this one thing I realized from this business, it's just like what we call plug and play. Once you plug in, the rest will the hard part of doing this business is the system will do it for us. And that's what I love about it,
Yeah.
the proven system that it's installed in this business. And one more thing, when I started this business, I thought I will be doing this alone. I thought I will be figuring it out, everything on how to post, on how to create a content. Okay, you know, I was amazed with our trainings. Okay, it's so easy to follow. It's updated. It gives you the update of the social media and the digital space, because you know I'm not a tech savvy. I can do a little bit of that computer, but not to the extent of running a business in the digital space. And another thing is what I love most about this business is the mentorship and the coaching and the community that we have, because even if we have that training, even if we have the training, you still need guidance, right? For those people who have done it before. Okay. So that's what I am grateful for. This is really what I'm looking for. So there are only three things that I realized, and I was glad that I was able to jump into the business because there is a proven system. It's been running for quite some time now, for how many years? I think more or less 10 years. And we have the training, a world class training that's very easy to follow, and it updates you with the, you know, with the digital space. And another is the mentorship in the community. Oh my God, it's really everything that I am looking for. Everything is a check for me here. So, and the one more thing is the flexibility of the business.
Yeah. Yeah. I also started this business because of flexibility. Yeah,
Yeah.
mainly flexibility. Yeah, income was also the main, but then why I wanted to start something online was flexibility.
Mm.
And then
Yes.
now these days, when I go to reach my kids to school and they forget something, I can come home rushing, and
That's
yeah,
right.
come home, yeah, and get the things for them. Whatever forgotten, I get the things for them and go back to school to reach them because I don't have to rush anyway. I feel so grateful that, oh, I started this business. This is exactly why I need it. So, it becomes less stressful from being mom of three and you're mom of five. So it must be adding really good value on your motherhood, right? So it's the same for me as well. I really think about this business every day in my gratitude morning routine. I write about thank this business for all the flexibility it provides and all the gratitude, morning gratitude. One is always for the business that what it gives us every day. So thank you so much. And I have this final question. Um, yeah, this whole thing is about inspiring other moms who are stuck in thinking that, oh, this should be another way and not able to start anything. So I really hope, even if we can inspire one soul tonight after this life, it's a job done for us. And I like to ask you this: if your mom is watching this right now, feeling stuck and wondering if something like this would work for her, what would you say to her? Because a lot of people just caution but can't take action. It takes courage and all those reasons and all those things, but if we can say it, and sometimes only some things need to click and it works fine. Yeah. So yeah, could you share
Sure.
about your? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would love to tell her this. You don't have to figure everything out before you begin. You don't have, just like uh, the quote says, you don't have to be great to start. You have to start to be great. Okay, because when I started this as an ordinary mom, okay, with extraordinary dreams for for myself and my family, I have this fears, doubts, and I do not have no, I do not have a special advantage. Okay, I'm not really a tech savvy person. I'm not a social media person, but the most important thing is to take the first step. Okay, because you can, if you just keep on wondering, you know your situation, you don't like your if you don't like your situation right now, and you keep on doing the same things over and over again, it will not change it. You will not going to change anything. You have to change. You have to do something different in order to change it, even if it costs you your comfort, because you have to leave your comfort. You have to push away from your comfort zone in order for you to achieve what you wanted. Okay, maybe you have kept your dreams aside because of our responsibilities, because as mom we always keep our dreams aside because of our responsibilities for our family, and especially for our children. But you don't have to do that. You have to see, you have to look for ways in order for you to achieve them, because otherwise you will gonna regret it. Life is too short. Life is too short to to just to just
Sit.
stay stuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
sit back and sit, and you just watch your dreams fade
It
away.
passed by. Yeah.
It pass you
Yeah.
by, you
Yeah.
know, because you can also leave that kind of legacy to your children, fighting for your dreams, pursuing your dreams no matter what. And the good thing about this business is you don't have to sacrifice your time for your children in order for you to achieve your dreams. So I will don't take our words for it. Okay? You have to do it for yourself. Do you have if you need to do your research, you have to. You need if you need to do that, go ahead and do so. And the only thing that we want you to do is take that action, because you will never know just by watching us.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
So I hope you take that courage of doing something different for yourself and for your family. Okay, in order for you to to no matter what happens, you will be able to have that kind of peace of mind that you have secured your dreams, you have secured the future of your children and your family. So take action, take courage, and connect with Tashi.
Yeah. Or Queenie, doesn't matter. We are same using same business model, so we are both. Yeah, same. It's all good. But yeah, like Sis Queenie said, I don't have to. I think add anything now because you said it all. I just got lost listening to you. It's um so inspiring, just as expected. Nothing come out of you. Just that's not inspiring. But if Kuni, mom of five, with one child who has other more needs, and then also school, high school, school teacher, right? And also doing other business on the side, and also full time, right, running home, managing a lot of things. Can do it. I think there's nothing that can stop any mom to start this business because, like Kuniri mentioned, we have that heavy lifting done for you through our system so that it works on the background. A lot of people travel and the business still runs, and they can work and talk to customer from anywhere, and we don't touch stock or handle any shipping or anything like that. So you don't have to be staged and placed in one location fixed. So this is really great business for any immigrant moms who wants to have a mobile sort of income so that you can travel with your business. So this is all from us tonight. Thank you so much, Sis Queenie, for sharing everything. I can listen to you for next and another additional 5 questions that I can throw, but I know how busy you are. You are into next chapter in your life, and you are really busy mom already. I don't want to take up a lot of your time. I promised to keep it under 25, but I couldn't, and so sorry about that. But I like to have you again on my life next time when. But I'm happy like how you're running this business on the side of everything else happening. Thank you so much. And if anyone is watching live or will be watching this replay, and if you feel inspired or want to feel curious about the business, reach us to any of us. And like you said, you don't have to do it straight. You can check inside before starting the business. So that's all from us tonight. I'll be back with another episode with another mom from UK next week, and yeah, and be just here to inspire and let other moms take action and not necessarily in this business, in anything you want to do in life. So thank you so much. Good night, everyone, and see you. Thank you, and